Welcome to Fifth Dimension. So thank you for joining me for today's reading. I do really quickly want to give a huge shout out to those of you who commented on the previous video posted to this. I appreciate your support more than you can possibly understand. And that's all I have to say, shooting a bunch of love your way. Also, I want to show off my little shell. Because I'm funny like that. I always make this a show and tell. I got several of these in the ocean, or the ocean gave them to me, and they're so beautiful, and I just wanted to share that with you. I think it's so cool when I bring things like that. But anyways, so today's reading is what is attempting to block your shine. So however that resonates in the title with what it is that made you feel drawn to that, we're just going to go with that and leave it open to see what that is, okay? For pile number 1, we have the Amethyst. Pile number 2 is going to be Pyrite. And pile number 3 is going to be the Smoky Quartz. As always, choose whichever pile you feel most drawn to. And if that's more than one pile, I would definitely trust that, okay? I'll see you at your piles. Hi, pile number 1. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this Amethyst, then you're at the right place. So, first things first, let us get the main... I've made another little deck. I've just been making my own decks. That way I can get to the bottom of things and get specifics. Let's get your main messages for what it is that is blocking your shine. Give me 2 or 3. For pile number 1, please, for the Amethyst. What is blocking their shine? Or what is attempting to block their shine? What is attempting to block? Oh, that's a lot. Oh no, that's just one extra. We'll stay with that. I'm going to pull all your oracles first, pile number 1, and then we'll take a look at what they are. If you want to go ahead and just tap until you see all your cards, in case you're not interested in watching all the shuffling nonsense. Just one, please. One message for pile number 1 and the Amethyst. What do we need to know about what's blocking? Sorry for all the quietness. I have my eyes closed. I'm trying to see if I pick up anything or just to keep myself grounded. I like that the cards are respecting that I don't want to see it. I'm like, don't show yourself to me, because then I lose my focus. All right, and then let's get some direct tarot. We want main energy for what is attempting to block pile number 1's shine. Main energy. What is attempting to block? Oh, it showed itself to me. What do we need to know about the situation? Again, it showed itself to me. Disrespectful little cards. Just kidding. And last one, guidance. Guidance for pile number 1. Main energy. Guidance message. Okay. I think it was this one, and I think it did like a little whole three flip circus act. If I'm not mistaken. All right, we'll leave those over there. Main energies, pile number 1. We haters be watching you and shooting bad energy your way, attempting to block your shine. So you have people who are watching you who are like projecting. Yeah, projecting. That's what I'm strongly getting. They are projecting their own stuff onto you and what it is that you're doing, okay? We have fear blocks. So this is within yourself. Hold on, let me stop the camera. All right, I just didn't want it to continue being horrible. Okay, fear blocks. We have fake friends. Oh no, maybe these are the haters. And then we have unclosed cycles. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot of things blocking your shine. So it's not really one thing that we can specifically pinpoint. It just feels like you're shining. You are shining and there's so much coming at you. You probably feel like you've had a lot of obstacles, pile number one, because that's sort of what I'm getting. I sort of feel like you're less like left, right, jump, duck. to be able to, yeah, all right, maneuver your way. Card number 36 with second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Okay, so this is going to go along with fear blocks and needing to really stabilize your confidence. We have mysticism. We have take a break, a life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. That's going to go with that. And then we have beyond the ordinary, card number 45. Yeah, you're shining. All right, let's take a look at this, and then I'm going to pause because I feel like a lot of different things. So I do want to sit with your cards. We have the Queen of Swords as the main energy trying to block your shine. So once again, this could be immense, paralyzing fear that you feel, that you put up a fortress and freeze in emotion towards what it is that you feel pulled to pursue. It could be that. For others of you, I feel like this is a person, like straight up a person. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune as, what was that? What we should know about the situation, and then the Fool as the guidance. Okay, perfect. I'm going to pause really quick. Actually, for the sake, because I'm OCD, as I'm constantly reminded by my daughter, I feel the need to fill in the space. It's bothering me. So please give me one more clarifier. What does pile number... Oh, I guess we're having two. Now it's going to throw off the whole balance. I'm just kidding. We have the Queen of Wands and we have the Prince of Chalices. Okay, pile number one, very clear messages. So, two scenarios in regards to this Queen of Swords energy. And like I said, the first one is going to be that it is you. It is your own fear that is getting in the way of allowing you to move forward, is sort of what I feel. I feel like it's causing some sort of stall. So dimming your shine, right? It's blocking your shine because your shine burns brightest or flows brightest or is more brilliant. I don't know what the way to say that is, but it's more brilliant when you're following your flow, when you're not stopping that flow. And that's what the Queen of Swords is giving me right now, like putting something to a complete stop. Now, like I said, it could be the lack of confidence with the second chakra coming out, not feeling stable in your confidence, because I don't feel like you lack confidence. I just feel that there's like this instability in the confidence. So it's like bopping in and out of your spot, if you will. Like the spot that you deserve to be in, the spot of your worth, where you know who you are, what it is that you deserve, and you pursue despite whatever fears you may have, you pushing through those fear blocks, right? But then I feel like there's some times where the fear blocks win, where the Queen of Swords takes over. I like to think of that inner, like when we put our own fear block in the way of getting things, I call it the mean bitch. Like the mean bitch within us that is meaner than anybody could ever be to us. And so mean, and tells us that we don't deserve this, that we're not good enough, that we're just gonna, what's the point of even trying, that we should just this, or, you know, the part of us that tries to rain on our own parade. So, other scenario is that there's an actual person that has a very heavy energy and a very heavy opinion and does not hold back in sharing that opinion, and that those heavy opinions are very much instilling fear in your sense of self. They are instilling doubt, in insecurity, in what you feel guided to do, in what you hold aspiration towards, is what I'm getting, okay? So take that however it resonates. So this if you know, you know. You're going to know which it is for you. You're going to know if you've been talking mean to yourself in your head, or you're going to know if you have somebody who's constantly trying to put doubt in what it is that you want, or trying to tell you that they know what's best for you, or what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, what you should be focusing on, what you should be spending your money on, whatever. If you have somebody who's like that, whose opinion is so heavy in trying to control and cut anybody from being under, you know, their opinion, that's a problem. Because if it is a person for you, y'all, like, this person is not good for you. Like, people like this who are so opinionated and trying to tell you what you, like, those are people who don't even know themselves. Like, who are you to be telling me what's best for me? When you go and do you, go and figure out who you are and what's best for you. Why are you worried about what it is that I'm doing? Is sort of the vibe I get with those sort of people. I just can't with that. I cannot. And you should not either. All right. So then we move on to, like, the haters, the fake friends. I feel like there's this shyness in you in sharing your shine. There's something about it that makes you feel uncomfortable in sharing your shine, pile number one. And I feel like it may come from a place of, like, you may have tried sharing that part of yourself and it wasn't taken in previous times, but I'm strongly getting the vibe that this is the time. This is the time. Well, I heard shoot your shot for somebody. This is the time to shoot your shot. But for others, this is the time to share your shine. Is what I'm hearing. A lot of words coming out for whatever reason. It feels like timing. Things in motion because the timing is right to share yourself. Now, for some of you, these are your spiritual gifts, right? This card indicates crown chakra. So sharing that, if that's been something that you've been scared of sharing with others or exposing because of all of the, yeah, that's very taboo. Yep, super taboo. I get this. Trust me. So there's a part of you that is sort of blocking yourself because either you're afraid or just sensitive to response in how you come off to others or how people opinions. But for others of you, it's just sort of like you have people who are, like, trying to put you, and this could be energetically, this could be like, not even, they don't even have to say anything. This could be energetically, and that's very much felt. This is what I'm thinking of in my mind right now, because trust me, this is why I have, like, a very, when it comes to, it's like a love-hate relationship with social media, because you can feel the energies. Well, I can feel the energies. I don't know. I don't know how, to what capacity that compares to other people, because I only know how I experience things, but I feel energies when it comes to social media. And that's what this is giving me. It's like when you try to show your shine. Oops, I dropped the haters. Bye. Not worried about that. But anyways, when I've tried posting something and I feel energies and it makes me want to do this, just never mind. I'm just going to hide because of the energies that are being shot at me from me just trying to show anything, share anything, you know, just the shine that emits from your energy in posting something. And all of a sudden there's, like, daggers being shot at you. How dare you shine, you know? And that's what I think that you're feeling. And it's coming from haters. It's coming from fake friends. And if you're not aware, I feel like you're aware. You're fully aware that there's energies being directed at you. So there's a part of you that just wants to hide so that you don't have to feel it. And trust me, I get that. I did that for so many years. I still do it to a certain extent. It's why I don't do Facebook, because Facebook is, like, the worst. Facebook makes me want to go like this and crawl into underground tunnel. It's way too much low vibrational energy there. But I feel like that's what's going on with you. And to be honest, I'm just going to tell you what I did in regards to this. What kept me from posting on Instagram. I just went and deleted a bunch of people that I followed and that followed me. And I added a bunch of cat pages. So now when I log on, all I see is happy vibrational things, and I limited to those who have, well, obviously anybody can view my page because it's public, but you know what I mean? Like, I cut out the people who I was just like, yeah, no, we don't need to be connected. So I just deleted them. It was over 1,000. Strangers mostly. But still, that's what I feel. Just cut them out. Cut them out. Get rid of them. Put them on restricted or whatever you need to do. But it's just not necessary to have those people have direct access to your energy, because your shine needs to be shiny. Actually, let me drop that one too. It was bothering me. We have beyond the ordinary, and I feel like this is in regards to parts of you that other people see that you don't necessarily yet. Pile number one, I feel like other people see like such infinite potential in what you have the ability to achieve, to create, to experience, and that may trigger some people if they feel limited, if they're coming from a limited place in their life, or circumstances make them feel limited. Then seeing that in you, that this person can go far, this person has a lot of potential, a lot of talent, a lot of wisdom, a lot of whatever, right? Whatever that is for you. But people seeing that and realizing that you don't see it in yourself quite yet. Remember, we had the bobbing in and out of feeling stable and secure in your energy or in your shine and sharing it. And I think that unfortunately there are some people who recognize it in you and recognize that you don't recognize it in yourself, and they want to keep you blinded to your true potential for whatever reason, right? It's like misery loves company. So if these people aren't feeling their best selves, they sort of want to keep you there versus watch you rise and leave them behind. And that's unfortunate, right? But the truth is, like, we all have these people in our lives. They can be friends, they can be family, they can be coworkers, they can be hopefully not our loved ones. I do have my sister's new dog, and he's very judgy. He looks at me with judgment all the time, but I still love him. He's my nephew. I don't know why I thought of that, but yeah, I just wanted to lighthearted it all. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. I feel like you've been putting a lot of physical effort into something. However, something that needs to be closed off, because I feel like you're just like on the spinning wheel, or is that what it's called? Like a hamster wheel? Is that what it is? I think spinning wheel is like for sewing. I don't know. Whatever. Some sort of wheel. But like in a constant motion. And I feel like it's just sort of like, feels like a rat race, right? Like you're sort of just spinning in circles because you're trying to access something that you first need to do energetically, is what I'm getting, versus putting in like the physical. You're just like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I'm not getting the results I need. I'm not seeing the movement I want, the growth I want, the whatever. But the thing is, remember, everything is energy before you can physically see things shift in your physical life. So energetically, what you need to do is take a break. Instead of putting in all that physical running around, or all the doing, all the thinking, all the analyzing, all the planning, all the doing, stop that. Just for a second. Just for a second, okay? Take a break. Take a moment to put yourself in the energy of the Fool, of not worrying about anything, about just trusting in the universe and that it has beautiful, wonderful things to experience. And I know that's hard, but there's a need to do that, because there's something that you still haven't closed off that's sort of just like lingering. That's like waiting in the background, like, when are you going to close this door? And you're just like, but I'm trying to get things done. I'm trying to make this and manifest that and gain this and grow that. And it's just like, well, all you got to do is close the door over here, but you're over there too busy doing things. And all you got to do is come and close these doors and you'll see the shift. It's sort of like a vacuum is what I'm getting. Like in, you know how in airplane movies, then, you know what I mean? Did you see it? If you saw it, please let me know that you saw what I just telepathically showed you. That's what it feels. It feels like a vacuum that's like sort of like pulling you back from getting to where you want. But it's just like, bro, all you got to do is close the door, and then you can just take those moves, and you're going to see the progress. But that's what I got for you. Oh, I forgot to mention these. Prince of Chalices, Queen of Wands. That sort of just gave me the same vibe. Take a break and put yourself in the energy of what lights up your fire, of what calls your heart, right? That's these two energies. Light up my fire, calls my heart. And then the Fool is just taking steps into that energy. There's something having to do with some of you when I feel like relationships I'm strongly getting, but only take that if it resonates. That resonates with this. Unclosed cycles, doors that need to be closed in order for there to be movement, because then it's just a vacuum. Like I said, take that only if it resonates. But that is what I got for you, pile number 1. Please let me know if this did resonate in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for your support. I love you all. Until we vibe again. Hi pile 2, thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this pyrite, then you're at the right place. So first things first, let's go ahead and get your little messages, or your main messages as far as what's attempting to block your shine, pile number 2. Oh, no, no, no. I didn't want to see it. Give me like one more. What? Oh, I didn't even get to ask. Okay, there we go. I already shuffled all of these. So let's try to make it faster. Pile number 2. What is attempting? Okay. What is attempting to block pile number 2 shine? What do they need to know? Oh, my throat made a little weird noise. I hate when that happens. Pile number 2, what do they need to know? I'm going to get one more because that one, I don't know. It wants to show itself, so it might be a message just for one person. Oh, okay. I guess we're doing 3. And then let me get 3 main. Okay, so the main energy of what is attempting to block pile number 2 shine. Main energy, please. What is attempting? Okay. And what? Damn, what did I ask? What do we need to know about that? Something like that. Yeah, tell me more. Just tell me more. Also, guidance. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Pile number 2 for our main thingies. We have familial expectations, unhealed wounds, and people in your environment. Well, okay. Let's see your oracles. Card number 15, a powerful move. Card number 35, first chakra, that's your root. Card number 47, the thinking woman. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? That's going to connect with this. People in your environment. You're dimming yourself down because of people. Card number 30, the garden and the gate. And rejection. Damn. Okay. So this is going to go here. Here, I'll just do it like that. This goes here. And this goes here. I knew actually when I saw this one what it was. Oh well. Alright. Main energy, Son of Swords. That's going to go here. Okay, so the main thing that's causing your dim or trying to block is unhealed wounds in regards to this. That's what I'm getting. What do we need to know about it? Okay, that connects. And guidance. Alright, I'm going to pause. Alright, pile number 2. I do really quickly want to clarify the Son of Swords really quick, okay? clarify, please. The Chariot. Okay. I'm feeling like it's time sensitive. Right here where it comes to familial expectation, and this is like 100% screaming at me with that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, this is in regards familial expectations, something, right, like something that is required of us, and for a lot of you this is going to be stability, financial stability specifically. For others of you, this is just like staying stable or feeling grounded, feeling safe, feeling like this could be a home too. I'm sort of getting whatever makes you is your foundation, right? Because the root is what holds you down. So what holds you down at the end of the day? A roof over your head, food in your belly, and your bills paid, right? Essentially, the main things. And so any of that, however it resonates, or it could just be your feeling of stability in life in general, in a relationship, in your career, in whatever. The lack of stability in something, okay? Feeling the need to be a strong, stable force for your family, right? Expecting you to be that strong, stable force, and you doing everything in your power, but feeling like you're falling short, because that's what the Son of Swords, the Page of Swords was giving me. And I couldn't tell if it was just like like something that you expected to come through that was sort of short-lived, but it might be for some of you. But I sort of feel like maybe you're feeling like you're falling short, with the page being like a lack of, not reaching quite the king, right? Not being quite stable in. It being time sensitive with the Chariot coming out, like feeling the need for it to come through. The stability is what I mean. The feeling of stability, the nature of however that resonates with you. Feels time sensitive, like I need to be secure now, I need to be stable now, I need to feel safe now, whatever that is, right? And then we have a powerful move. So this is what I'm strongly getting, because as soon as I saw this card, what I got is like the key, like you've put the key in, and as soon as you put the key in, like almost like a rubric, right? Like things started to shift and whatever, and they're in the process is the thing. I feel like there are actions that you've taken, but you're just like, I can't wait around. I need them to happen. And the thing is, what you need to understand is this feels like divine timing. Because I feel like what you've set in motion for yourself is going to, at some point, that depends on how much resistance and how much blockage and how much whatever when it comes to moving forward in this way, okay? But depending on that, depending on you, depending on your timeline and how you're working with divine timing, the pieces are already in motion. You've already put the key in. You've already established something that's in motion that is going to bring you that stability, that safety, that growth, I'm hearing for some of you. It's just divine timing. That's what I keep hearing. Like, it's just divine timing. Like, yes, we understand that you're, but trust. That's what it is. Trust. Trust that everything is in motion, even though you don't see the complete piece locked in yet, okay? Everything is in the process of moving, but all you're seeing is a still. All you're seeing is that you put the key in and you're waiting for it to open something up. But trust that everything's in motion, okay? I had to say that a million times because I feel like there's that need to secure you in that. I need you to feel secure in that. I need you to sink your roots into to ground and picture them going so fucking deep and spreading so fucking wide that no fucking storm is going to move you. Pile number 2, okay? The things are in motion. You just need to keep your groundedness on trusting that divine timing is at work here, okay? So then we move into unhealed wounds. Definitely, right? To verify this is the 5 of Pentacles, that feeling of loss, that feeling of sadness, of just heartbreak, devastation, you know, romantically for some of you, with it being a direct red rose, rejection. Yeah, can see that being tied hand to hand with a romantic situation. So love, pile number 2, whatever's still there, lingering, the ghosts, if you will, the ghosts of unfortunate pasts, unfortunate past decisions that still haunt you. Needing to work on that, needing to put in a little more investment into letting that go. However it is that you do that for you, because everybody heals differently. And the thing is, we just need to trust our guidance on what it is that we feel towards that. Okay. So to be honest, I heal in a bunch of different ways, and I just go with what works for me at the time. So if that is going for a walk and crying it out, going for a drive and crying it out, there's always crying out. But sometimes I work out and I cry it out. Sometimes I lay down and I cry it out. Just kidding. But I'm not. Regardless, however you do that, do it. Okay? It's time to let that flow. It's like, let it flow. Let it flow. You have a band-aid on it. Look at this burn. Look at this burn this of my unhealed wound. Instead of covering it up, let the air flow on it. Let it be there. Let it be a sore until it heals itself, okay? Acknowledge it. It is there. And allow it to flow through you and cry it out in many ways. Just kidding. If that's not something you do, then don't do it. But just do whatever you feel guided to do to let it flow, right? Like picture it like that wound. It needs to be acknowledged, but it doesn't, you don't have to be like all up in the wound. Just let it have its flow and have some air. That's all. You don't need to like sit and be like deep thought like this guy over here, like, let me think back at all the pain I felt. Like, no, it doesn't have to be like that. It can be if that's what you feel guided to do, and it could trigger the beginning of it, but then once you trigger like the open of the faucet, just let it flow through you. Okay? I feel like, oh, that was a good one. The faucet. The faucet is sort of like a dam, is sort of what I'm getting with this garden and the gate, because there's this resistance to just allowing it to flow through you, pile number 2, whatever it is that you're feeling. And this doesn't have to be romantic. This could be just anything, anywhere you feel lost. This could be little physical losses that you've had, or it could just be like emotional losses. Anyway, take that however it resonates, okay? The need to put effort and work. It's taking time. All of this is giving me divine timing. So this right here, when it comes to this, is just acknowledging it. It's like I'm saying, acknowledge that it's there, give it some air. Give it some air and allow it to flow, right? It'll as slowly or as fast as you need to, is what I'm hearing. It's all up to you. Pile number 2, how slowly or fast that you want this to flow, but just take the steps to give it some air, okay? People in your environment. This is sort of giving me vibes of pile number 1. Like people in your environment who make you doubt yourself, who make you, this could actually connect with this energy. Is this, because this was giving me like a lot of like anxiousness or feeling like a lack of success, or I don't know, lack of support. Is that what it is? Take whichever resonates. Lack of support, lack of the people just making you feel less, trying to make you feel less, trying to make you doubt yourself, trying to create fear, trying to create doubt, trying to, yeah, it's giving me pile number 1. So you might have messages there, but as far as like the energies that you may have around you, they don't even have to be around you. They could just be directing energetically towards you. Trying to create doubt in yourself, or trying to make, just shooting. That's what they call spiritual warfare, when people are literally just thinking of you and wanting bad. It could literally just be that. Like if you're intuitive, which you are, pile number 2, if you're empathic, if you feel everything through energy, or if you experience your life through feeling, and through your emotional body, then you're going to receive when people are thinking of you and wanting bad for you, or being unhappy for you, or just, you know, your guidance is not to dim not to dim to fit in. Do not allow that to make you shroud yourself. Do not allow that to silence you. That's what I'm hearing for some of you. This may actually, this may actually for some of you be a physical person that's trying to silence you. Please only take that if it resonates. Yeah, that's what I got for you. I feel like I need to get in advice. And just because I love my pile. Well, I love all of my piles. But I have a soft spot because this is always a personal reading for me. Alright, so please just leave us with one last message for pile number 2. One message for pile number 2, please. Alright, we have courage. You are safe. Oh, didn't I say that for some of you, that you needed to feel safe? You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. Yes, the illusion is what I'm getting. Okay, this is going to work for both of y'all, both who resonate with these two. Fear is an illusion. The fear that you're feeling, that what you've set in motion isn't going to pay out, that you're falling short, that's an illusion. Okay, that's what I'm strongly getting. Setting strong boundaries right here. I've said this before in a reading, but I don't remember if it was a pile 2. There's a difference when it comes to your heart, because this is strongly giving me heart chakra. When it comes to your heart, there's a difference between boundaries and walls. Boundaries are very healthy for you. Walls are different. Walls create blockages, right? Walls separate you from. A boundary is a strong one to have, to say, hey, no trespassing allowed. Versus the fortress gate that you can build as low as a wall that you can build as low as whatever. You know what I mean? I'm going to stop talking now. That's what I got for you, pile number 2. Please let me know how and if this resonated with you. I thank you and appreciate your support more than anything. I just wanted to let you all know that I'm very filled with gratitude. Until we vibe again, loves. Hi, pile number 3. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this smoky quartz, then you're at the right place. So let me go ahead and get your main energies as far as what is attempting to block your shine. Pile number 3. What do we need to know? Oh. What do we need to know for pile number 3? Okay, one more please. One more for pile number 3. What do we need to know about what is attempting to block their shine? Okay. We have responsibilities, too many opinions in your energy, and toxic patterns or behaviors. I don't know why I went that way first. The other ones I didn't show them till the end, but oh well, I already did it. Please give me one message. Ooh. One message for pile number 3. Message for pile number 3. What is tempting? Okay. What is attempting to block pile number? Okay. All right. Let me get the 3 main energies. What is the main message or energy about what is blocking pile number 3's shine? Main energy. Main energy of what is blocking pile number 3's shine. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about this? And guidance. Let's see what we got. We have financial constraints. A lot of financial responsibilities that you have. We have woman holding a coin. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Quest. 24, let it go. I feel like I need one more. Let me do another one of these. Okay, it doesn't want to be this deck. Okay, I guess we got 2 extra. We have Angel of Strength and we have 7th Chakra, card 41, the Crown Chakra. Your soul is really activated at this time, trying to call on you to have strength to follow where it's trying to guide you. That's just going to be a side note for somebody because that came in very strongly. All right. We have what is holding back. Sorry. I don't know why I'm all over the place all of a sudden. I feel all discombobulated. Knave of Pentacles was the main energy as to what is right. And then I said, what do we need to know about this? The 3 of Cups. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. But this sort of feels, whatever. I'll just leave it like that. The guidance was the 3 of Pentacles. I want to clarify this really quick. Clarify the woman holding a coin. Okay, that's exactly what I thought. All right, I'm going to pause. Okay, pile number 3. This sort of feels like a 3-part reading. Maybe 4. No. This actually is going to connect with this. Yeah, I think that's definitely going to connect right here. And then this is like a separate side message for somebody. Okay, so yeah, it might almost be a 4 reading. There's a career, finance, love reading, what you need to shift out of. Your guides are like, this has got to go. And then we have the guidance. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get started over here in the left with the responsibilities and financial constraints. I feel like what is attempting to block your shine, and for you, I feel like that is different aspects, shine in different aspects. So shine in what you're guided to do, shine in what you want to experience, shine in how much happiness you feel you can experience. Shine is being restricted as far as like your happiness. In this case, I feel like it's as far as in your happiness. Something, it feels like a drain is draining you, was draining you financially. And I feel like there was a lot of heavy focus. I feel like blood, sweat, and tears is sort of what I'm getting from this. Like a lot of pressure, a lot of strain. Yeah, it feels like a drain. It feels like I'm seeing you like a little ducky. I used to have a duck and we used to like put him out, you know, in a, I don't know what it was, but a thing, a container filled with water. And then I used to like row and make it, and he would like be swimming against the little circle whirlpool or whatever. And that's what I'm sort of seeing, but I'm seeing like at the bottom, it's just like drain. And I just see you swimming against the whirlpool, like trying to get out, but the drain is draining. It's draining. Yeah, that feels very heavy. Whew. Heavy responsibility, heavy like sadness attached to that is what I'm getting for whatever reason. Well, no shit, right? That feels heavy. Like that's a lot to experience, and feeling like you're trying to pull yourself out of a A drain. Yeah. The strength to do it, however. I feel like your soul is guiding you to a path out of the drain, or a way to plug the drain, or a way to teleport out of the drain. Something, I don't know. It feels like a way out. And it feels like the strength. It feels like guidance. Okay, this feels like receiving guidance, just needing to pull on the strength, like in the physical, to follow the guidance is what I'm getting. Only take that if it resonates, please, okay? Either way, I feel like there's an immense amount of support having your back. This feels like something that's ending, but it feels like different energies here. So it sort of feels like some of you are probably more closer towards the end of this struggle, and some of you are still deep in it, okay? You're going to know which one resonates with you. But I don't know why I'm seeing that. Okay, I keep on seeing 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. I don't know why. But I keep on seeing it like that. So I don't know if it's something shifting, progressively shifting. So as where you may be seeing it as something that should be linear, it's actually something that is fluctuating. So if you're gauging based off of the shift, like it's about to fluctuate is sort of what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah, that is absolutely guidance that's being given to you, and then just you needing to find the strength to follow the guidance is strongly what I'm getting. Okay. Because yeah, of course this would block your shining. It would block you from being able to pursue. It's a drain. You can't even reach the top. Much less how are you going to? Yeah, exactly. Makes sense. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry that I giggled. I'm just like, yeah, that was very heavy energy. I'm sorry. Let's move on to this other heavy energy. Pile number 3. My tip links are there in the description box in case you want to. Just kidding. For all this heavy ass energy you're causing me to experience at this time. Too many opinions in your energy. Okay, so at first I wasn't sure if there was a Queen of Pentacle energy that was sort of needing to be let go of. That was too opinionated, because that was sort of giving me like resonations with pile number 1. But it gave me a different vibe. This felt warm. This felt like the need to let go of the opinions in your energy, specifically whatever's keeping you restricted when it comes to your heart flow. And this being something you want to move towards. So this is just the energy of somebody who makes you feel valuable. Somebody who makes you feel seen is what I'm hearing. Somebody that makes you feel fulfilled. Somebody who makes you feel warm. Somebody who makes you feel fluffy and fun and loved. This is giving me like the purple is like, yeah, the purple. And then with the lovers, so very soul connection. I was gonna say soul-y, soul-y-ish, whatever. You know what I mean. I'm getting a lot of, I don't know. I'm getting flashes of like moments that made me feel like this, and it's just like childhood, running in and out, summertime barefoot, dad barbecuing, rain, having fallen and played in the rain, and that smell of the wet dirt of the rain, and that's just, oof, good memories. That's what this is giving me. So whatever makes you feel nostalgic, but there's been restriction. There's been restriction on this, and so this could either be too many opinions in your energy. This could maybe even be your own. This doesn't even have to be other people that are throwing blockage from this. This could just be you throwing way too many opinions. Well, what if this, or what if that, or this, probably that, or whatever, you know, like just throwing too many scenarios, too overthought is what I'm getting. A lot of sword energy. I just saw 1212, if that means something to you. Way overthought and overdrive and over everything is what I'm getting. So it could be you, but it could also be other people, or it could be both, to be honest, right? That would make sense if other people are putting stuff in your head and fucking with your vibe, fucking with your... Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Was that you guys from the last time? Something like that. I don't know if that was pile 3. I can't remember. But 6 in the Lovers. Yeah, I feel like you guys are like really in love. But for whatever reason restricted. You're going to know how that resonates. Now, for others of you, this is going to connect with this. Toxic patterns or behaviors may actually be what's keeping you from this. With the 3 of Cups coming out right after it, this could be like that whole player ass vibe. Maybe you're just like trying to keep your options open. Maybe you're trying to play the field, which is perfectly fine, right? You do you. However, it's coming up in this reading as a hindrance. So if love and I'm hearing stability, that's why I did this. Love and stability is what you are seeking. This is not the path to it. This is not the path to it either. The path to it is flow. Flow. Movement. Making a decision to take movement forward, because this was the guidance. Remember, the 3 of Pentacles was the guidance. Making the decision to take solid, that's what 3 of Pentacles is, solid steps towards that, versus right now you're going like in other paths. You're wanting this, but you're like taking like paths that are away from it. So yeah. All right, clarify the 3 of Cups for me, please. Queen of Swords. Ooh, what? Why did I hear that? Mommy got mad. What does that mean? Oh my gosh. I don't know what that means, but it made me feel immediately like it was something naughty. I don't know. That's what I heard. Mommy got mad. So Queen of Swords is like the bird squawking. Like, oh, maybe it's your guides. Your guides, or a maternal? A grandmother, maybe? A maternal that's like squawking, like, hey, that's enough of that. That's sort of what I'm getting. Maybe that's what that meant. Maybe a mother, a past mother. Take whatever resonates, right? I'm just throwing out what potentials, but that's the energy that I picked up right away. Is like mommy squawking at you, like, you better get that. You better get your act right. Get it together now. Look at you howling like a wolf for what it is that you want, but yet you're over here with the 3 of Cups. Just kidding. That's sort of what I'm getting. I was getting like popping bottles and champagne. Is that what you're doing? Pile number 3. Because if you are, that sounds like fun. But the birds are squawking and saying, no, no, no. Take the other path. Let something go. So this could be all the heavy overthought, all the heavy everything. This could be outside people, toxic patterns, whatever. But needing to take steps, you being guided, that may be connecting to that, but then we bring into this. So I don't know if this connects with the which part, or maybe all of it. But your soul specifically. Let me actually put all the other energies away, okay? I really want to take a step right here. And this is only going to resonate with some of you. So if it doesn't, like, just disregard, okay? But I do really quickly want to pull anything I need to know. What do you want pile number 3 to know? Because I feel like this is very important. These 2. King of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, 7 of Pentacles came out in pile number 2. I saw this step right away. Needing to take the steps. And I'm hearing baby steps. This may be connecting to love, but it doesn't have to, because I felt like there was a howling in you for this love, whatever makes you feel this nostalgia. But it doesn't have to. It could just be in regards to whatever makes you feel that way, towards you building your own happiness, you building your own life that is nostalgic in essence, okay? There's a route being opened for you. Actually, let me pause and get a clear read. Okay, this feels big. This feels like inner child healing. Okay, I'm going to just throw out what I'm getting, and please only take which parts, because I feel like this might resonate with multiple people on aspects, but maybe not all together. But if it resonates all with you, then it's your message for sure. So, inner child wounds that are long. This may actually, that's what I'm thinking on here. Things that have been blocking your heart, things that have closed you down, just things from your past, in essence, that a path is now being opened for you to be able to heal it. It's almost like a door is shown up, a path is shown up, a flow of river has made itself known to you, and your soul really wants to go towards it. I'm taking both of these energies. Now I'm going to cover this really quick. So both of these energies of longing, right? Like wanting to go that way. Like remember when you were a child and you saw something cool and fun that you wanted to go, and you were just like, woo, like if you went to the playground and you're just like, that looks like so much fun. Like I just want to go get on that and see what this does and try this, and you know, and that's just your soul wanting to be playful and your soul wanting to experience, right? That's the purest. That's our inner child. So something in your life is being opened up to you that is making you feel curious in that way. And there's a path being opened up for you. So this is going to resonate for you all in different ways. For some of you, it could be love. For some of you, it could be like career. This could be life purpose. This could be your passions being ignited. Whatever, okay? It is opening something up for you and making itself known. It's there for you with wide open arms. And all you got to do is go to it. However, I can feel a lot of resistance in you to go towards it. It sort of feels like a mirage to you. Like, as beautiful as the path looks, as beautiful as the opportunity appears, it feels like there's no way. There's no way that this is real. Like there's got to be a catch. There's got to be something like down the road that I'm just not seeing, that isn't as what is it? All that glitters isn't gold. That's sort of what I'm getting. Like you just don't trust it. And there's strong guidance, and I'm getting that maternal energy coming through again. Like maternal energy push, like opening its arms to you and wanting to embrace you in a way that you've been wanting to be embraced. And this is just energy. So however that resonates for you, this is energy that's strongly wanting to embrace you. And it could be opportunity, right? It's plain and simple. It's an opportunity for you in whatever shape or form. You've been seeking opportunity. And I'm hearing the need to take baby steps, because there's a lot of fear in you to jump. And they're saying it's okay to not jump. It's okay to take baby steps, because they want you to not allow some sort of opportunity to pass you by. It's an opportunity to heal what was long needing to be healed, is what I'm getting. King of Cups is what your heart will feel fulfilled by. It's like emotional fulfillment. It's writing your own narrative, creating your own story is what I'm getting with this owl. Look at him with the ink and the pen in his mouth, and he's like, if you only knew what lays ahead. Look at these books I've filled with amazing things. Or what does it say? Spells and potions. Look at these amazing spells and potions we've just kidding. Yeah, whatever your soul desires. And I feel like your soul desires something of child, like inner child, like something about like, yeah, I don't know what that is. Just like this feeling of like fun is what I'm getting, like expandedness, like such infinite potential, like feeling that way maybe is what it is. Whatever makes you feel that way, like anything's possible. But I feel like, you know, with all the heaviness or whatever, it sort of feels like the opposite energies completely. Like this feels like hope at its purest. And then the other energy that came out with the financial constraints is like, because this is so vibrant and high and pure and clear and flowy. And this is not that, right? Where was the other energy that was like, oh, it was actually this. It was these words. Yeah, all of a sudden it just feels gloomy and doomy and dense. And like if you're in a basement with monolith stones on top of you, not the opposite of flow and light and fluffy, right? This feels like opposite energies. So it's understandable that there's resistance. But this is the message that wanted to come through. Baby steps is what I keep hearing. Take baby steps. And that's okay. That's okay if all you're capable of doing is taking one baby step at a time, to not feel like that's not enough, to not feel like you should just not do the baby step at all. No, you should, because your soul wants it, and it's going to bring in. Nothing in life is ever going to be just like now all of a sudden things are smooth from here. There's always going to be things. There's always going to be resistance. There's always going to be responsibilities. There's always going to be doubts and fears that we put within us. But this is going to help you be able to, when you can heal yourself, especially past stuff that's been long needing to be healed. When you can heal that and remove that dense energy, because this feels like you're wanting to fly, but this feels like it's anchoring you down heavily, okay? So yes, you can take the baby steps, and slowly as you take the baby steps into your healing, it's like you're releasing parts of the anchor. With each baby step, you're releasing parts of the anchor, and eventually you get to a point to where, you know, like you've weaned yourself off of anchors, and you're eventually where you're in a place of flow and light, high vibrance, okay? So to not pressure yourself with needing to release all of the anchor at once. That's not realistic, right? That's true. That's what you're thinking. That's not realistic to think that I can just go from this to that. That's very true. But that's what your guides are saying to you, okay? That yes, it's not realistic, so let's just take it one baby step at a time, and we can wean ourselves off of the anchors until you're where you want to be, where your soul desires to be, into a place of healing, and you've released them step by step, okay? Whew, that's what I got for you. I feel like I got to pull a unicorn one for you too, because that was a lot of heaviness. Please let me know. No, we're not doing 3 cards. Sorry, I'm just like, I refuse. This one. Flow. Yay. That's what I said. Thank you. Find an easier path forward. Surrender the outcome. Release your expectations. That's exactly going to confirm to me the baby steps. Release what you expect to just be like swift change from day to night. And I feel like there's a part of you that's refusing to take a baby step, because you're just like, no, if it's not going to take me to where I want to be tomorrow, then no, I'm not going to make the effort. But they're letting you know. Yes. Do it. Do it. Put yourself in the place of flow. Baby step at a time, okay? Surrender. Surrender to, oh, well, what if I get to the corner and it's not so glittery anymore? Surrender all of that. That is dense energy. Let it go, okay? Let it go. Where is it? Where is it? Let it go. That's what I got for you. You got to open it up and let it flow, okay? Until we vibe again, pile number 3.